Hi guys, it's Miss Sue from the Core Organization here with our 7th Art from Home project we're going to do together. Today we're going to learn how to draw some whales together. This is one of my whales. It's made of ceramic, but we're going to learn to draw a cartoon version of this. Who knows anything about whales? If you do, raise your hand. Let's see. What is a whale? Is it an animal, a mammal? Who guessed mammal? Right, a whale is a mammal. And some interesting things about whales is that a whale can grow up to be 90 feet long. That is really, really long. And it can weigh as much as 24 elephants. Now, who's seen an elephant at the zoo? They're pretty big, right? Can you imagine something weighing as much as 24 elephants put together? Crazy. And guess how old a whale can live to be? Anyone? 40, 50, 100? Who thinks that's old? 200 years old. A whale can live to be 200 years old. That's amazing. And the last thing I'll tell you about whales is they can make certain sounds. Does anyone know? They kind of talk to each other. Does anyone know what kind of sounds they make? Oh, they make chirps and whistles, and they kind of click. So they speak to each other through the water, which is really, really interesting. And scientists, biologists have studied that for a long time. So today we're going to draw a version of a whale together. Who's ready to draw? Give me the 2 thumbs up. So all we need today is our 1 sheet of paper, some markers. I'm going to use this cool family of blues, greens, teals. So if you could dig through your crayons or markers and get out this cool family, because a whale is in the water and colors of water are usually cool. So pick 3 or 4 blues, greens, teals, and 1 darker marker that you can have as your outline. I like to use black so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So we're going to hold our paper this way. Who remembers what that's called? Right, landscape. If we were going this way, portrait. But we're going to do landscape whale because he's going to be swimming this way across the page. So to begin with, we'll break them down to the simple shapes like we do. It makes everything much easier to draw. We're going to start on the left side of your paper, and we're going to make a big half circle. It goes that way. And we're going to make a curve line up from here. This guy has a lot of curve lines. Curve line up for the start of his tail. Curve line down. And we're going to kind of repeat that same shape we did for the other side of his tail. Curve line over. Curve line back, but don't connect it. Leave a little space there. Now we're going to move over to right where we started. And we're going to make a curve line in. Small curve line down. Then a bigger curve line for one of his fins. Curve line up. Now we're going to connect this point to this point for his tail. So now we have the top half of our whale. Now we need his belly. And to do that, we're going to start a little bit up from his fin. So not at the bottom, just a little bit in from his fin. And make a line to connect halfway between that point and that point. Now we have to connect this part of his belly. So keeping within a semicircle, half circle, we're going to connect that line. So it looks like from there to there. Now we use another fin to swim. So halfway between this point and this point, I'll make a curve line down. Another curve line up. Now we kind of have our basic body of our whale. Of course, he needs an eye to see where he's going. So everyone knows how to draw the circle family. We'll give him a pretty big eye. So we'll put a big circle there. Smaller circle inside that circle. And 1 more circle. Now with our dark color right now, we're going to color in the second circle that we drew. So there's his eye. Now everybody knows the special thing about whales is they blow water out the top, their blowhole out the top. So we're going to give him some sprays of water that we're shooting out the top, like as if he had just blown some water out the top. So to make the water drops, they're teardrop shapes, and they're pretty simple. It's curve line, and curve line back in. So 3 teardrop shapes, curve line, curve line, curve line back, curve line, curve line, curve line back. So that represents the water coming out the top. And some whales have spots on them just as a design pattern on their skin. So we're going to put a few small circles at the top of his head so we can have an interesting whale. Now this guy we're going to pretend is swimming over just one patch of water for a good composition for our page. So we're going to make almost a complete circle. Almost a complete circle so we can color that water in. Now a whale's pretty big, so when he hits the water he's going to splash, right? So let's get some more of those teardrop water shapes in. Curve line, curve line, curve line. 2 on that, 1 on that side, 2 on that side. Same thing on this side for nice symmetry. Who remembers what symmetry means? I know some of my older guys will know that. Symmetry means same on both sides. So we have two drops here. We're going to put the same 2 drops on the other side. Curve line, curve line, curve line back to make a teardrop. Curve line, curve line, curve line back to make a teardrop. So that's going to be our basic drawing of our whale together. Now we're going to add some color, and then as always I'm going to let you guys do whatever you want with the background to make it interesting and fun like your own. So it's all your own. So I chose, like I said before, a family of blues and teals, as they're all related to the water and the whale. And first I'm going to do the belly, the whale's belly, and I'm going to make that the light blue color. So I'm going to start to put in his light blue belly, and that's the right side, and the left side of his belly is connected. Remember I told you a couple weeks ago that if you're using markers and you outline the area you're going to color in first, it's kind of a way to make your coloring look neat, a little bit neater than just kind of scribbling across. So this guy's going to have a light blue belly, and a dark blue head, because most whales, well, not all whales, there's some gray whales, but this guy is going to be dark blue. Before we do that, I'm going to keep the same light blue for these spots up here. So however many dots you drew for his pattern, we'll keep that the same as his belly. Now we'll make his body dark blue. I think I'll start with the tail. And I'm going to outline the inside first. Because this is a pretty big area of blue to color in. And sometimes if you turn your paper, it can be easier for you to reach all the areas. And turn and color them in. I'm going to outline kind of that copycat line, outline the whole shape that I'm going to color in. And then I can fill in my areas, not worry about going out with a line. I wonder if any of you guys have been on a whale watch, where you take a boat out in the ocean and watch for whales, and sometimes you get really lucky and you see them jumping all around the boat. I haven't been yet, but I'd like to. So we have a dark blue whale body, and we'll outline around those dots. With whatever color you're using. It doesn't have to be blue. Almost done with his body. I think I'll turn it, make it a little easier to reach the places. Almost done with his head. There, now we have a dark blue top and a light blue belly. Fill in some of my little areas here. Now we have this fin hanging down, which should be the same color as the rest of his body. So let's make that fin the dark blue. Now, there's all different colors for the water. Everyone thinks maybe it's mostly blue, but water can be anything from a teal green to a dark blue to a light blue to a purple. So we're going to use this combination of colors that we had that are all in the kind of green-blue family to do the water drops. Let's take the teal color on top, a tealy green, and make this drop, this splash of water, a teal color to add some interest. And keeping with our symmetry, we will also make the one that's on the same side, the opposite side on the top, the same teal green. Then we'll take the purple, I think. Purple. And we'll make this whole pool of water that he's sitting in purple, so the whale will really stand out. See how nice that purple looks against the blue. And we'll outline the shape first. I think I'll turn my paper. So we'll color that pool of water purple. In some places, if you have a really blue sky, it makes your water look blue. If you have a purpley sky, It reflects in the water, and the water looks a little purple. Almost there. Now I think we'll use the same purple right up top for this splash of water to connect it back in visually, connect the color purple back into here. Now we will take our light blue and do the splashes on this side and the one on this side and the two up top. So now we have our basic whale that's pretty much all the same. You might have used some different colors than I did, and that's fine, and that's great. Now we have the whole rest of it. You can leave it like this with a white background, or you can really make the drawing your own, and you can put anything back there, more water, other fish, little fish swimming around, a boat, anything you can think of, some sea plants, anything that you can think of to make your own. And at the end, don't forget to sign your picture when you're all done with everything. So when you're done, we would love to see your finished drawings of your whales. You can text them to us, upload your photo to the core page. We'd love to see what you came up with for your backgrounds and whatever your imagination was working extra hard that day, I hope. So until next time, I'll give you the virtual fist bump out.